move around.
All right.
Or we'll escort you off of the grounds.
Okay.
Please. I understand freedom of speech.
Right.
I support it 100%.
Right.
But you need to move around or
Okay. I understand freedom of speech. I support it 100%. And because of that, I'll stand around here.
No.
Going on a quest, are we?
Attempting to do so, sir. Destroy the evil of abortion. Fight real dragons.
Sir, you are too close to our royal court things. We can't have you standing here. And you can't really stand in front of another vendor, so I'm going to ask you to move.
Just move around in here?
Get away from royal court.
You can move around, but you cannot be associating yourself with our royal court. I'm the director of the cast.
You remember telling me this last year? I don't think they should.
We have a performance at the last Huzzah at the Griffin stage if you'd like to join us.
Yeah, I was talking to some people, and your group walked through, and then you stopped and said something like, these people aren't affiliated with us, but we were far away. Your court was at a different location.
Letting them know that you're not affiliated
I think
with
you're...
Are you with them?
No, sir. I am with the fair.
Okay, do you want to go this way?
Come on this way.
Let's go away from people who leave.
That's kind of rude.
You have to move around,
Okay.
or you have to move to somewhere else. You
Gotcha.
cannot be in front of our road.
I gotcha.
You cannot be in front
Hey, thank you for being here. I really
Amen.
appreciate having you here,
cannot
man.
be
Thank you,
in front
thank
of vendors,
Yeah.
but
There's a good amount of space between me and
But
your royal
it's
court.
still so close
it
to
is,
what
it is close enough, and with the affiliation that you're making right now, it looks like we are on
Yeah.
your side, or that you are affiliating
I don't
yourself
think
with
anyone
us.
is that dumb,
It's,
honestly.
you need to move around,
All right.
or
Bring.
we'll escort you off of the grounds.
Okay.
You will be moving
Because
around.
as we
You're
look at
affiliating
where
yourself with
this is here,
This is actually freedom of expression as well.
No, it isn't. I am the director of this cast. I am in charge of all of this.
Yes.
I am making sure that these people are not affiliated with you, and you are not affiliated with them.
Yeah, but
In
do
the
you
same-
really think everyone
in
out here
the
is that
same-
ignorant to
in
think
the
that we are
same
affiliated?
in the same way that
Hey.
you're not affiliated with every individual.
Are you guys affiliated with 7-Eleven and Big Gulps?
You need to know.
Because they're right there.
Sir,
if
you
you
are
move, like between these tents or by that tree, and it's much more
or
appropriate
even,
for us.
or even by this.
I do plan on moving around a bit. I've just been standing here because I'm not in anyone's way.
On the
Not
other
be
side of that
directly in
tent,
front.
we
We would
won't
be
have a
supportive
problem.
of your freedom of speech. We're fine
Okay.
with it. We're not
Thank
telling
you.
you that you need to leave the
Appreciate
grounds.
that.
We're just saying that you need to
Yeah, like I
move
said, right on the
away
other side of
from
this tent would be
royal
fabulous.
Yeah. I think you're concerned about my message personally, just being honest with you.
Disaffiliated with anybody.
I think
It
you're
doesn't
concerned
matter
about
if-
the message and you'd like to move me just to move me.
But what was the message we were trying to promote?
Well, it's
Modern child sacrifice?
yeah, see the dragon?
Yeah.
He's labeled abortion.
Oh.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter if somebody has a giant sign with 7-Eleven or Big Gulp on there. I will tell them to move too.
We'll make a move too.
Okay.
Because they're not affiliated.
Well, right now that guy's just repping OU. Temporarily, he's no longer affiliated with you. But while he was in front of you, see what I'm saying? It's kind
You're
of.
being purposefully ignorant about this, and you know.
No, I'm not being purposely ignorant. I'm trying to fight ignorance with logic.
No, you're not.
Because
And
see,
you
me
know that
standing
you're
here this far away from your royal court, obviously, I'm not with you.
not. Every single person in our royal court believes that you are.
Are they?
Every single person in our royal court has approached me and said, "You need to move this guy because
So,
you
wait.
will not approach our."
They
courts."
thought that I was affiliated with you, and also they asked you to remove me. Seems a
They
little.
asked you to leave.
Seems
I am asking
confusing.
you to simply leave.
Well, I am going to move, not in compliance with you, but I'm going to move around. This just seemed like a very good place, not because I wanted to misrepresent your court. I realize you guys probably are into fighting fake dragons. I'm into fighting real dragons.
Should we just call police?
They're
If you call the police, you'll realize that you're just fronting. They'll come and they'll
I
say,
understand.
this is public property.
But here's the thing: is again, you need to move away from our court. But now.
But what if I moved in front? What if I moved 2 feet that way, and then the shield people were like, we don't want people to think you're.
Then that's their thing. That's
I
their
know.
decision.
But then I'd be being moved around all day by a bunch of fascists, and that's not what I'm out here to
Would
do.
you imagine that standing in one place is getting your message across, or maybe moving around?
The plan was to move around, but the wind is really
The wind is incredibly
cumbersome.
difficult.
It's cumbersome. It's a bad day for a banner. At the end of the day, my arms are going to be very sore. I mean, before you showed up, I was like, man, maybe we need to move around, but I don't want you to grow up thinking that you can just tell people where to go and what to do because you don't like their message.
Are you saying that I need to grow up? Or are you saying
I need to, well, mature in that area. The idea that I'm violating
how old do you think I am?
28.
There you go.
Was that it? I nailed it.
Yeah. Good job on that. Not a whole lot of people get that one.
Yes.
But yeah, what we're saying is that you are so close to Royal Court. If you could move to like that
What
over
if-
there by your cameraman. Or
What if I do, what about here-ish? I mean, it's,
Thank you.
enjoy your festivities. Now I can't move. How you doing, sir? Looking great. My liege.
It's pretty cool.
Pretty cool? Yes.
3, 2, 1.
I don't think they noticed that it says abortion on the dragon. I think people think I work here. Yeah, you sure you want to take a picture with me? Yeah. All right, man. Land, home of the. See, I gotta make sure that the message. I'm okay with the message. Home of the brave, land of the free. Yeah. You don't want to take pictures of people unless you know their message is, and.
That's true.
Yeah. You want a small copy of it? Oh, okay. Yeah. I mean, yeah, totally. You just put it on your refrigerator. An unintentional but fun thing is that people are going to go home and look at their pictures. Abortion. Would you like a small replica?
Are you the king?
I am the king. No, I'm not the king. I followed the king. It was what was available. You want to battle? You actually would win, because if I went to get my sword, I'd be like, what do you guys think about it? It's not safe? Is it my sword? Don't worry, I can't even pull it out of the sheath. It's too back there. See, I'm suggesting that we fight real dragons. Yeah, the dragon is labeled abortion.
Oh.
Slay that dragon.
Okay.
Yeah. So, a lot of people like to pretend like they fight dragons, but real dragons go unfought.
Yeah.
So. Well, you don't have to have a comment. Thanks for stopping.
I was trying to figure out what it is.
It's symbolic. It's about fighting real dragons.
Very nice.
Evil of child sacrifice in our world today. Abolish it. Everyone in the medieval period would agree, except for maybe the witches. There's a real impulse, like an impulse in all people. They want to fight evil, want to slay dragons.
What does Matthew 16, 8 through 19 say?
Upon this rock I'll build a church, and the gates of hell will not prevail against it. Some people think evils like abortion will never be done away with.
Yeah.
We just got to wait for Jesus to come back. But Jesus is like, no, I want you to go, and I want you to remove evils.
Yeah.
You can do it with my word and my truth and my justice, but
Heck yeah, man.
Don't just-
Keep fighting the good fight,
don't
dog.
put your head down. Fight. What are you supposed to be, sir?
I was cursed by a witch.
You were cursed by a witch?
Yes.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Oh,
Well, at least you only got your head and your arms. Kind of like me. I'm a little underdressed below. Have fun doing what you do. I mean, actually don't. Don't do what you do. Don't. What do you think? Slaying the dragon of abortion, for there are real dragons?
Oh. Yeah, okay, I'm done. Do you have a uterus? You don't get a say.
Could I claim to have a uterus? Actually, I do get to say, because children are my neighbors, and I am meant to defend them and love them as myself.
I have 2 children.
Well, that's good. Don't murder them.
You're disgusting. It's not equal.
Why am I disgusting?
You know why.
I'm standing up for justice and equality. Your hat says equal, AF, which just means you're a hypocrite if you don't want to extend that to the littlest and least among us. We don't think mothers should kill their children. We think mothers should love their children.
It boils down to when you believe life begins. And you believe at conception, right?
Yeah, well, so do all scientists. It's an empirical, observable fact that a human being's life begins at conception, and then they develop in the womb.
Life at that point, because as far as I'm concerned,
Just the
until they're
standard.
about 8 or 9 years old, they're a parasite.
8 or 9 years. So you are
And scientists will agree that they are a parasite. They fit the definition. All the way until they're 8 or 9 years old.
So you think we should be killing human parasites up to 9 years old?
I'm just saying, no, we're going by definitions here. And as far as I'm concerned,
Yeah.
if you want to put me on my spot about my beliefs, yeah, I think post 72 trimesters should be allowed for, abortion.
You can call them parasites all you want. You treat them like a parasite, I think you should go to jail.
Depends on how you treat parasites. Hell.
Well, real parasites you have to get rid of.
Even real parasites. We're not talking about kids here or
Yeah,
anything like
like
that.
if you have like a
You're
worm
over
inside your
40,
intestines, you can
and
kill them.
maybe you've taken something that has probiotics in it for your gut health, right?
Oh yeah, like a kombucha.
Your gut health is parasites.
Yeah. Well, that's
want to take care of them.
that's
You
probably
want
a
them in your life.
that's probably if someone's choosing to put them in there, it's probably a symbiosis at that point.
It's still a parasite. They get their living off of us, and yes, we do benefit.
Yeah. Do you know? Have you heard of symbiosis?
Yeah, I know symbiosis.
Yeah, it's different from
But
parasite.
still, most scientists will still call them parasites.
Okay. Well, kombucha and preborn human beings, I think, are in a very wildly different category.
Oh, they are. They are.
Try being open-minded enough to read that sometime.
Yeah, I used to be on your side.
You used to. What happened?
I learned.
You no longer believe humans have rights, value, dignity, worth. Your answer. You hate. When did you go from believing equality to hating equality? You change your mind. But. Yeah.
She's crazy.
Yeah. She is. And it is a difficult thing to try to not match their hatred.
Right.
I don't think you're being hateful by telling people the truth. They're just sort of speak the truth in love is a very difficult
It is.
thing.
Whenever you support murder.
I want to believe that everybody feels remorse for what they did after the fact, but I really like that lady. She's happy she did it, and I want to believe that she's saying that just out of remorse.
Well, it's not real remorse. You're right. She's not actually remorseful. I'm just saying she knows what she did was wrong, and instead of being truly remorseful, she's covering that up so that she can tell herself that she didn't do something wrong. She's lying to suppress the truth.
I can understand.
But yeah, she's not. If she were truly remorseful, we'd say, oh, you know what, we'll turn to Christ. He'll wash you clean. But yeah, you're right, they're not truly remorseful. Yeah? Why are you for it? Why are you for it? Why are you for it? Yeah, why? Do you agree with us that it should be abolished? That we should extend the laws against murder to all human beings?
Negative.
You don't think so? So which humans shouldn't be protected?
The rape babies.
Just the rape babies? So you're only for keeping abortion around for rape babies?
Well, and people.
And just anyone? Okay, so that's disingenuous.
But I don't think children should be brought into a horrible environment whenever their parents can't take care of them.
So anyone with children they can't take care of, they can just kill them?
Yes. Now you understand. Thank you.
Well, I'm glad that we have laws against that, but I want to extend them to children even younger.
I asked my ex if we could have an abortion when she was 3, and they said that she was too old.
It's the same heart. And laughing about it doesn't change the fact that you got murder in your heart.
I feel like Jesus loves everybody, and there are people who think abortion is the only answer, and they're going to be forgiven for that, but I don't.
What if they don't confess it as sin?
I feel our God is a forgiving God. And so
Sure, I agree with that. That's why our sign says forgiveness can be found. But if they think it's okay and that they did it and it was okay, why are they asking for forgiveness?
I feel like God knows their heart, and then some people think it's okay because they think it's the only way out.
Well,
They think it's the only plausible way. Or they feel like
but what about
if they
the...
give birth to a child, they will mess up that child, or
Well, yeah, I mean,
that
it's,
child will be abused.
but messing them up before, like predicting they'll be a bad parent and then killing them in front. And the thing is what you said, if you want to think about it, it can apply equally to anyone. Like God can forgive someone who's like a murderer of born people, a serial killer, a serial rapist, a pedophile. But does that mean we should make it legal because God can forgive them?
No.
So then that can't be the reason that we should
But
keep.
I don't think that we are the judge. I
Sure,
feel like God
God's
is
the judge. God's the judge.
So like God knows our
Yep.
hearts, and if somebody is trapped and feels like that is their answer, that God
Yeah.
knows their hearts.
But God's already said, I don't want you to murder.
But then He leaves worse. Bad.
What's that? He does what?
Worse.
Well, yeah, but unjust wars are wicked and bad, and they shouldn't happen. God hates them.
Oh, it's fine. I got it.
God,
I
He's trying to protect you.
I'm totally about really cute puppies. We gotta go.
Go see the cute puppies. Hey, just think, I agree with you, God's the judge, and I'm just trying to tell you what His judgment has been, and that is child sacrifice is wicked. Has to be confessed. He can forgive it, but that doesn't mean it should be legal.
Listen, it's okay to have fun. It's okay to dress up, to play pretend. We like the idea of medieval knights fighting dragons because there's something inside of us that knows there's evil out there that must be vanquished. There's nothing inherently wrong with medieval fairs or LARPing or being enchanted by fairy tales. But this is make-believe land, and there are very real dragons in our world display.
Come on, boys, don't you know the dragons out there, dragons out there. Hey! Come on, boys, don't be slow. Cut down Leviathan, go get the girl.
Abortion is the evil of legalized child sacrifice. As the Church of the Living God, we are the helpmate bride of Christ. We serve the one who conquered death and follow the one who crushed the head of that great serpent of old. We are armed with the gospel of Jesus Christ and possess the very power of God to move mountains, slay dragons, and destroy every work of darkness. We must put on the armor of God, push back the gates of hell, and abolish abortion to the glory of Christ our King.
Look to the King, He's thrown down Goliath and cut off his head. Take courage now, son. Come on, boys, don't you know the dragons out there, dragons out there.